Hey everybody, it's HappyViet here, and welcome to a very special, hold on, I put the mic a little too close to the computer, but yeah, okay, anyways, welcome to a very special edition of the HoN commentaries. I am your host, HappyViet, and today we will be watching a little bit of a mix-up. It's two heroes at the same time. It's Bubbles and Kraken, but I'm gonna be mainly focusing on Bubbles. Kraken, I play Kraken in this game. I'm Brown. Yeah, so I play Kraken, and I just want to show you a little bit of the Kraken. At the same time, I want to show you the better play of the Bubbles. So this Bubbles was actually he played very well. Except for I didn't like his attitude on mic. He had a huge attitude problem on mic, and he just like completely, neglected his teammates. But whatever. So so a word of warning: the Kraken, the little bit of the Kraken part, will skip every few frames, or not every few frames, but like every 3 minutes. It'll just like skip. That's just me readjusting it to the Bubbles frames, cause I don't know why my Fraps shrinks it. I don't. So that's the word of warning. So as soon as we get into the video, here we go. Top left will be Bubbles, and the bottom left will be the mini map and such. The bottom right will be Kraken, and the same thing with the items. Top left will be Bubbles. Bottom right will be Kraken's items. So I will be focusing on Bubbles more. I do have the Kraken stuff there, just so you guys can see how a Kraken is played. So let me go ahead and start off with talking about Kraken. Kraken, very OP hero, to the least to say. He has all of his skills either slow or stun. So what I like to do is I like to get his passive first, max that out first. You can get a bunch of bonus damage out. Early game bonus damage is very overpowered in a little bit, in a sort of way. And then I like to get his wave stun. Why get the wave stun and not the slow? It's if you do the math, if you actually get this wave stun off, you can actually do more damage, and you can get a better positioning as well. In this particular game, I actually get the slow first, but only level 1. The biggest thing about Kraken is his mana problems. He has huge mana problems. So I don't recommend getting the slow until at least level 10, because you can't afford to be wasting mana on all 3 skills at the same time. So Bubbles is laning against Fade, and Kraken and Valkyrie are laning against Nomad and Demented Shaman. You would think Nomad and Demented Shaman would win out the lane, but in all honesty, we had the lane completely dominated. Valkyrie was doing a very good job of harassing, as well as Bubbles. So if you see Bubbles in the top left, he's actually doing a tremendous job of harassing with just pokes. And then what you really want to do is you want to keep you want to not ever sit at max mana. So he's always using a skill so that he's always regenerating mana all the time. He actually goes what is that? Shell surf into the hidden shell. That's a little bit of a safety play, so that whenever Fade does cast her stun, you can actually a split second before the stun gets to you, you can actually press the safety, and then he won't be stunned and he won't take that damage. So our Mage Vein and Devourer do get a double kill first blood on the top lane. So that's pretty good news. But anyways, like I was talking about Kraken, he has huge mana problems. You can't afford to be using mana in the early levels on all 3 skills, so you'll have to focus on 2 skills, and I recommend the Surf and the ultimate. So don't touch your slow until you're level 10. In this game I do make the mistake of touching my slow at level 2, and I do run out of mana in a couple fights, which does cost me a little bit of a couple deaths, I think. But Bubbles builds all the in items. I don't particularly know the exact bubble builds, so I think he goes this so he can have the lane presence in middle, so he can harass and last hit easier. So here he picks up the bottle, and when you have bottle, you always gotta go rune checking. So he does pick up an invis rune bottom right.
Only the dead have seen the end of.
See how Valkyrie's in the bottom right corner. Valkyrie is harassing Demented Shaman a bunch, except for Demented Shaman does have her the heals, so it's not too effective because Demented Shaman is sitting around above 60% MP, and it's not getting any real massive harass going. But we still have control over the lane. Here Bubbles is invis, going for a little gank, and you see how the frame is just a little bit off. I will be fixing that in a little bit.
One of your structures is under attack.
But I was your age.
So yeah, we do get that kill. See how I just fixed the frame a little bit. Gotta keep it together.
When I was your age, dirt was newer.
So a good middle knows when to gank. Usually, as soon as you grab the rune, you can probably get a gank off. It does, however, let mid farm a little bit, but don't fret too much about mid farming. As long as you have eyes and you can call your missings, missing middle shouldn't be too bad. Especially since Bubbles has already done a good job of harassing and keeping Fade from farming. And then I do get ganked bottom, or I don't get ganked bottom. I mean, I tried to kill Demented Shaman bottom, but of course her heals do stop me from getting a hit off. So she Demented Shaman kills me before I can do anything.
When I was your age, dirt was newer.
So Kraken walking back bottom. I have my life tube by now. With Kraken, you kind of want to rush your Helm of the Black Legion, your hobble, so that you can have that huge lane presence, so you can stay in the lane a lot longer. You can stay in fights a lot longer. I don't get my Helm as early as I want to, so that also results in a couple of my deaths. Here we can see Bubbles getting top. He makes a great play of going for the farthest one out of tower, letting Devourer slow down the others.
Absolutely spiffy.
He gets a double kill on that. Devourer does go down, but Bubble picks up a triple kill. And I won't be doing many commentaries like this. It takes a lot of time to edit and a lot of time to tweak all the windows to look like they are right now. But I will try my best to put out a video every week. Every other week might be HoN, every other week might be LOL. So
Slow down.
subscribe if you already haven't. Click the like button. I know it's a little early in the video, but it's funny because I lost a couple subscribers on the LOL video, but I did gain I think more subscribers than I lost. So
who I was fighting.
yeah. So thank you guys for subscribing. I will be putting out more and more videos. Oh, and if you guys haven't already seen the live streams, I do play with my friend on his live stream, Just Simple TV, at twitch.tv.
I was your age.
We do play Minecraft at night, so guys make sure to follow him to see when we're playing. And while I was talking, I did die bottom because this team really had an issue about calling missings. So every time someone would go missing, they would always pop up bottom and kill us. So I do die a lot. I don't have my hobble, so I don't have that that survivability that I should. But as soon as I do finish it, which will be I don't know, within the next 4 minutes, I die a lot less. So let me promise you guys that. I think Bubbles is coming bottom for this gank. So he picks up the rune.
Who I was fighting. Oh, them.
See, again, no call. Actually, all five of the Legion heroes are bottom. So you got 5 minutes without a call at all. So when you're playing HoN or LOL, just make sure you make your missing calls. It helps the team a lot. Like me and Valkyrie, we could have avoided initiating if we had known that, you know, another 3 heroes were waiting for us to fight. And Bubbles does make a little bit of a sad getaway right there, and turn around, and we still somehow get that. And then I'm coming in. So I still have 2 skills, level 1, and I bust all my mana on just those 2 skills. So Kraken does have a huge mana issue. Just get the wave surf and just get the passive, and you'll be all right. Because you can also rely on your teammates' CCs to get into a better position for the wave surf. Really, with Kraken, it's straightforward. Just build that hobble, and then go into Ghost Marchers, and then just dominate the lane. With Bubbles, however, he picks up Blood Chalice, and with Blood Chalice and Life Tube, you can actually sustain yourself throughout the game without ever going back to base. And on top of that, he has a bottle, so he rarely ever goes back to base. I think. Actually, I don't even think he goes back once. So the courier usage, just having items that help you stay in the field rather than in the fountain really helps. Bubbles has a great gold per minute, while I'm constantly dying bottom. I have a little less great gold per minute.
Charlie, good.
And the thing about playing middle is you really need to have a good map awareness, so you can know when to start leaving lane to go gank a side lane or something like that. You need to have map awareness. Same goes for LOL. Map awareness is you see a jungler pop his head out in the mini map, you just back up right away. You don't even give him a chance to get into position for a gank. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next half of this video. Talking about how Bubbles and Kraken
One of your structures is under
I'll see you guys
attack.
in the next video. Peace.